guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on if Amazon is better or if FedEx is better. Now, a disclaimer for this video is that working for FedEx Ground and working for Amazon, I'm not exactly comparing Amazon to FedEx, but I'm comparing the delivery driver jobs, which are both contractor jobs. So just keep that in mind. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the work hours. So here at FedEx, currently, I go in at work at about 7:30 in the morning, and then I leave around 6 o'clock. So I work 10 hours and a half every day, give or take. So let's just round it to about 50 hours a week, because sometimes I do get off a little earlier, more or less. So let's say 50 hours for FedEx. At Amazon, I only work 4 days a week, and sometimes I work 10, 12, sometimes even more sometimes. Let's just round it to about 47, let's just say. So as far as the hours, I think Amazon wins over FedEx if we go for just hours. So 1 point for Amazon. Alright, so the next thing we're going to compare is the stop count. Now this is going to be a little bit off because the route that I'm doing is basically a route that they created, which is basically parts of two of my co-workers' routes. So it's all businesses and I don't really get that many stops. So I get about 60 stops here at FedEx, and compared to what I was getting at Amazon, which was maybe about 130 to 200 stops, let's say, FedEx is winning currently over stops. And even if I had my regular route and it wasn't holiday season, I would probably get about 110 or so here at FedEx. So compared to Amazon, FedEx wins stop count. So 1 point for FedEx. Alright, the next thing we're going to talk about is package size. As you guys know, Amazon, you really don't get like big, huge packages or heavy stuff. But FedEx, you do. So FedEx, I've seen beds, I've seen couches, I've seen coffee tables, I've seen nightstands, I've seen like a lot of big things. So as far as the package size goes, Amazon definitely wins because their stuff is a lot smaller and not as heavy. So Amazon wins that. So 2 for Amazon and 1 for FedEx. Alright, so next thing we're going to compare is rescues and helping others. Currently with FedEx, I haven't experienced doing my route and then going and helping like my coworkers or anything. But with Amazon, that happened very often. So I would say FedEx wins it because once I finish my route, I haven't been asked to help anybody or do more after like I've already worked like 10 hours. So FedEx wins that one. Alright, so the score is currently 2-2. Let's move on. Okay, next thing we're going to compare is the organization of the warehouses. So I've noticed that with both, sometimes there are a lot of packages just randomly sitting in places around in the warehouse in both. But I've noticed that FedEx seems like their system is a little better just because the warehouse is more large, and it just seems like their systems are way better. They have belts going down in a lot of different sections. With Amazon, they didn't have that many sections and they only kind of had like 2 belts that went down. So it made it kind of congested in the Amazon warehouse. So as far as the organization of the warehouse, I'm going to give this one to FedEx. Alright, next thing we're going to talk about is managers and dispatchers. So currently, you guys know I've only been working for this company for about a month and a half now, and I haven't had any issues with my managers. my manager and the owner of the company, which is the only two people that I have to deal with. They're really nice. They're very polite. You know, if I need anything, I feel comfortable asking. And yeah, I haven't had any issues. Thumbs up for my owner and my manager. So now talking about Amazon is a little bit different. Now with Amazon, I feel like it was a lot more unprofessional. Let's just say that. A lot of being talked to in ways that I wouldn't think that a company would want to talk to their employees, but it is what it is. And me being me, like, you want to come at me crazy, I'm definitely going to come at you crazy. So yeah, I would definitely say FedEx has Amazon beat. Alright, you guys, so the last and final thing that I'm going to talk about here is pay. Now, at Amazon, I was making $160 per day, 4 days a week. So every 2 weeks it was about $1,200. After taxes, I was only bringing home $1,000. So yearly it was around $33,000. And then here at FedEx, I do work 5 days a week, but I make a salary of $39,000. If I would have worked Amazon for that extra 5th day, I would be making a couple $1,000s more than I'm making here. So that means Amazon wins over FedEx as far as pay. Now, that's just what I'm getting paid right now. If I had my own route, I would probably be getting paid more. So then I would say FedEx would beat Amazon, but currently Amazon would beat FedEx. So yeah, I am going with FedEx with this one. It's a little bit even, but at the end of the day, I still prefer FedEx. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and let me know what your thoughts on the whole thing is. If you've worked for both companies, what do you prefer? Do you prefer Amazon or do you prefer FedEx? Let me know down below in the comments, and I will check you guys in the next video. Bye!